Have you ever noticed what happens the moment you stop chasing someone? Not when you block them. Not when you send a final angry message. Not when you try to prove you've moved on. But when you simply stop. When you stop sending that extra text. When you stop checking if they viewed your story. When you stop looking for signs that they still care. Something shifts. At first, nothing seems different. The world keeps moving. The days keep passing. But beneath the surface, a change begins. Because silence speaks a language that words never can. Most people think moving on requires a dramatic goodbye. They think they need closure, an explanation, one final conversation. But real closure doesn't come from someone else's response. It comes from your decision to stop chasing what no longer chooses you. Think about that. The moment you stop feeding a connection, it starts revealing its true nature. Because attention is energy, and wherever your energy goes, your life follows. For too long, you gave your energy away. You checked your phone hoping for a message. You replayed conversations in your mind. You carried people who weren't carrying you. And maybe the hardest truth is this. Some people got used to your presence without ever appreciating your value. They expected your effort. They relied on your attention. They assumed you would always be there. Until one day, you weren't. And that's when the silence becomes loud. Every person who loses access to you goes through stages. First, they don't notice. Then they become curious, and finally, they feel the absence. Not because you punished them. Not because you tried to make them jealous. But because what was once constant is suddenly gone. They start remembering the things they ignored. The effort, the care, the loyalty. Things they once took for granted begin to look different when they're no longer available. But here's the important part. You don't walk away so they can miss you. You walk away so you can find yourself again. Because detachment isn't anger. Detachment is clarity. It's realizing that not every battle deserves your energy. It's understanding that peace is more valuable than being understood by someone who never listened. You don't need revenge. You don't need validation. And you certainly don't need to prove your worth to anyone. Your growth will do that for you. Focus on becoming so strong, so focused, and so fulfilled that their opinion no longer has the power to affect your happiness. Because nothing speaks louder than a person who heals in silence. Nothing is more powerful than someone who chooses growth over bitterness. And nothing hits harder than watching someone thrive after you've lost access to them. So don't beg, don't chase, don't break yourself trying to be remembered. Simply move forward, quietly, confidently, peacefully. Because the truth is, you were never asking for too much. You were simply giving your best to the wrong person. Let your silence do the talking. Let your peace send the message. And when they finally realize what they lost, keep moving forward. Because by then you'll have discovered something far more valuable than their attention. You'll have found yourself. If this video boosts you, hit the like, share the video with your loved ones, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay with us. We'll be back with another inspiring video soon. Till then, be patient, be thankful, and keep moving forward in life.